Would you want to be my friend? You and me. We could be
Properly. I'm sorry, I love this anime, even though I'm not watched the second season, you know, after I got evicted and such. Actually just shared it. Hope to put his belly that the audio won't be chopped off, but let me check.
never seen a human before.
Sadly, the audio's a little bit chopped off because this MacBook does not function too well. But I do my best to let this scroll through, huh? If you have seen other videos of this man here, his name is Alzerweyy. He's a talented, not only 22-year-old artist that I basically admire by because I thought his stomach looked attractive and such, and he does art, and he knows how to draw. This is one of the accounts that he's following, right? I was 18 at the time, and now she's 16. And yeah, you're doing your best to actually put this together, even though the audio's chopped up because you're too poor to afford a decent MacBook, unfortunately. And also, this is supposed to be the incognito mode, which means I can actually check to see his activity without having to be logged in, even though it's basically share link. It's difficult to. My Buddha, please pardon me for this choppy MacBook. Alright, Dion, you were talking about the owl guy, right? Yeah, that's right. So what you see here, Dion, or for anyone that's watching this too, not including yourself, Dion, of course, this is supposed to be his YouTube channel. That's named Bellytrixel7. And he had like 3 other videos that he deleted that I downloaded because, well, it's his mistake that he left it up in the first place after I wanted to expose him. And hopefully, Buddha, that this does not keep lagging on me. Hold on. Please pardon once again. This MacBook is really getting on my nerves. I just had to talk sluggishly. I basically messaged him quite a while ago. I think he just posted me before I got evicted, so to speak, because I wanted this to, you know, talk to like another man's 20s or boy in his 20s, whatever definition that he used, because I thought his body's attractive and it wouldn't do any harm to help just to actually reach out to him. He randomly blocked me after I did send me request twice. I did not message him, by the way, until the second time that he did rejected me, just to be friendly. You could actually view that on a YouTube search based off of his name, Alzerweyy, and you could actually see it between my 2 YouTube channels. There's one thing that or 2 things I'm really concerned about him, besides the other shot. Is this video that he liked, that this girl looks pretty young, like she's 4, and then this other one thing, okay, that she looks like she may be 10 or so, because I could tell that her breast doesn't look developed, and this is just a example. Okay, so I bring the bit late. That's just a little bit random. I do not know why he would reject me, just because I thought his body is aesthetically attractive, and you know, just to maybe just test my social and generalized anxiety skills, just to basically message another man that I thought was interesting because he does art. You know, it is adult art, which I see nothing wrong with, at least to an extent. And yet again, when he blocked me, I decided to, I hope to Buddha's belly that it's not seen as stalking, to use the incognito mode, which is basically the mode that you can use when you're anonymous. If you can check up someone on social media, I think you may be seen as stalking, it's not because you're not messaging them, especially if they're doing something really suspicious. It's how I found out that he was following that girl's account. Because I do still have that, I screen recorded it as well when she was 15 time, 16, and basically liking those 2 videos of those really young girls that were belly dancing. Even though it's not sexual, it does concern me because of how he has a not suitable for work account, I'm sure. And let's just say that I might need to come out and say this, right? Because he doesn't know that I'm following him. Okay? And for the 5 voters that told me or voted that they want me to expose him, which not only counts Elizabeth and Dumbbell, but also 3 others, I think he'll attempt for that. I hope that he basically doesn't see this as a threat. It's not a threat. However, though, it's really concerning of how he wants to follow someone so young. Even though I don't think he is messaging them, it's just that he was following and liking their accounts. He should probably keep that to himself, even though it's on private. And just so you know, I never messaged him or anything, an anonymous account. But it does bother me a bit because of how, for me, exposing him, he's giving me flags. It's like if I am an Abra, right? Even though his eyes are a little bit squinted from stress, I can kind of tell the future here that Dion, he's hiding something from you. Because one, he basically put they're not porn because he's not showing any nudity, even though I did see in his Instagram that it looks like it may be a little sexual, right? He basically had one video that's in public. But I'm guessing when I made a video about him a while back, over a month ago, I think, if it's been that long, he basically put that on private. And this vid is supposed to be it's like not like a deep web, but like a dark web version of porn. And let's just say I seen some disturbing stuff that I did not want to see. And I would get called out and harassed for it. I do not know why. And he did make another video recently of him basically uploading a video of just him doing the stomach tricks and whatnot. And that's also on private. And he uploaded it for Dan, it was supposed to be 4 days ago, yes, I think. 4.5. And he was online that I checked during the time. And it was late at night. So I wanted to share this because the way that he treated me as though I'm like some type of criminal, that's because, oh yeah, you're not attractive enough. That's to send him a friendly message or following him. He's currently following 352 people, right? Not including me. That's an anonymous account. I don't want to say it, of course. You know, it might be obvious, but he did this to himself. Okay? And once again, I do not encourage any harassment. I just want to expose him and to see how the public's, okay? Because I don't want anyone to be hurt or anything. I do not, even for the ones that are nasty and abuse me, I don't want them to get harassed. He has 125 followers. And I did have an old screenshot of it. It's so difficult to put all this up at one sitting here because this iMovie Maker is just a hassle just to put together. But I hope that this is just like an unedited version. It's not a short version because I wanted to take my time to talk about this. Especially since I'm still grieving on losing my castle, that I'm desperate to get it back just to find out how I could get more viewers on here. I hope that I'm doing like a really appropriate act here just to expose Alzerweyy, because I mean I thought this boy is attractive, right? He's 23. You could tell based off the flag in the background, right? If you haven't mentioned, I mentioned at the beginning of the video. If you want to rewind, go ahead. I don't know, like when you're basically being mistreated just for existing or for your appearance, just to form friendships with people online. You should not always trust whom you review online. And I had a feeling he may be a little bit of a red flag or yellow flag after he blocked me. It did hurt. And then next thing you know, based on that girl that he's following, a red flag, and see the other two videos, a black flag. So I thought this may be like a little helpful if anyone's curious, especially if you have followed him. Please do not. Okay, you know he does have that many followers. Because it's ironic that he blocked me on that Russia site. He deleted his YouTube videos. I can share that on another video if anyone's interested. It's nothing graphic or inappropriate. It's just him moving his belly, like belly rolling and doing the noddly thing. I know that seems gross to people. I find that attractive, right? At least aesthetically. Okay? And I don't know. I can actually just share this because it's ironic how he deleted his videos because of me. Like, okay, like, I have them downloaded on my MacBook. Like, you're the one that have it up in the first place. Because I think there's, like, an option that you're not allowed to have people download your videos, I think. I don't know how it works on YouTube, though. You can at least have it on listed or private, but he did not. Maybe he did have it on private. He probably did. But I did it anyway. So, other than that, I wanted to assure that it's something appropriate. It's just him moving his belly, that's it. Okay, because I had a feeling that Dion, he is hiding something from you. He probably doesn't want the public to know. And yes, his DeviantArt page is basically about women that... It's him, like, drawing women that have, like, bloated bellies and what, right? So he has a... I don't know what the hell it's called. A feederism? Like a feeding fetish, I think? And I did see one that he favored of Jesse from T-Rock, and nothing wrong with that. It's just, let's just say from the other accounts that I've seen him following, yeah, some of them look like they could be like young enemy girls, right? And I thought, Dion, that has to give it away. So I hope that if you basically agree with me that he is a freak, I suppose, freak, like that horse from Madagascar would say, feel free to like this video or tap on it and subscribe if you want to show support. Other than that, I just want to say one thing for Alzerweyy. I did my best to be kind. Okay, this is not a threat or anything. But since you're acting like this, you shouldn't be following any young girls in the first place. You shouldn't. And even though that girl's profile is not, I just hope that, like, because I don't want anyone to, like, encouraging to follow her. Okay, it actually makes sense. It's just her doing stomach noises. However, though, I'm not sure that's seen as sexual, but it does concern me. And I wanted to share this because I don't know why he was finding that account and then the other one. Right? The growling girl, that's the one that you see based off the corner profile of how there's a few videos of young girls doing like stomach noises. That's the one that he liked. That's the last video, the newest one off of that account that he liked and then apparently followed. If he didn't do all this, I wouldn't be talking about this. But I get blocked just for being friendly or requesting to follow him twice. It's not I'm like harassing him. Like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, honestly, it is. It shouldn't be like a crime if someone rejected you, okay, and you want to request it again. I even messaged him. I have that in the other video. I apologize for rambling. And I was supposed to live stream, but I think I wanted to do that the next day so that Double could rest up. And I know that my mod, Darren, a really great viewer of mine, set up the GoFundMe page. I will probably do that the next day, hopefully. And today is the 4th of November. It's 8:16 on a Monday. And I am pretty disappointed. And I have to say, he does look hot, but I don't know. Okay, I hope I did the right thing. Because I don't want to be seen as a stalker. That's why I not messaged him. You know, I am following his account. You know, he blocked me. But honestly, I hope I am on the supporting side that you shouldn't be following young girls in the first place. Or at least liking 2 videos that they don't look like they're not even like 13. That's one thing. What I mean by that is like they're not even teens. I could tell. Right? Because when you're 13, you're not to follow social media. But it still would be wrong. Right? I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I don't say y'all. I say y'all. It's in Arizona Old English. I made up.